feeding you. I mean, really feeding you. And I was like, I don't know. And this poem is sort of about, for me, it's very important to live up to my beliefs and my values and my ideals. And when I don't, I can be very hard on myself. But this poem is about like finding grace for yourself instead of shame, finding mercy for yourself instead of guilt, and knowing that that comes from a place of being like loved and like called to a particular purpose and to live out that purpose, even though it might take you a while to get there. So this poem is called Cab Rides in the Morning After. I love how the constellations are all named after Greek heroes. It reminds me, even the immortals have their vices. I love around 5 a.m., when all the lights dim, after the sexy ones have become middle-aged in their 12-hour lifespans, when all that glitter fades and rests, more like sad stars than any kind of gold leaf. I love naked white sheets, how they work like paint thinner to remove last night's fresco, how they dry you off after soaking in a tub of room temperature lovers. I love the cab rides you take back into yourself, away from the still beautiful people who are all elsewhere doing impossibly beautiful things. When you arrive home, you'll greet the mirror like a criminal in a lineup with all your good intentions buried far beneath your long, long rap sheet. You know something? I plan to be a sinner tonight. Could have been something else, but looked way too good in my red dress to be anything Christian. I was talking to 3 different men in 5 different languages. I was twisting a blunt straw into page 47 of the Kama Sutra, and I was dancing in an attempt to melt the belts off every man in the room. But I heard the truth that night. A Turk, speaking Spanish, didn't know me from Adam, said, "Tú crees en Dios, pero tú haces malas cosas." You believe in God, but you do bad things. Suddenly I realized I was in a place where all they play is house music, but can't really say I felt at home, in the barely audible, barely recognizable zone between having a good time and simply wasting time. I was a glutton with a grin, drinking warm gin, knowing no one's name but somehow was still everyone's friend. I was standing in stilettos that made me 6 feet tall, and I still felt small. I was trying so hard not to mess up the shoes I paid too much for, and still hurt to walk in. Talk about conviction. Truth is, nobody believes me when I say I'm a virgin. Truth is, the Bible didn't see my face for a week while on vacation. Truth is, I'm not innocent. I'm just an abstinent fireplace who doesn't want to feel the fire kindled between her legs anymore, but don't mind my ashes. My ashes are just evidence of how brightly I can glow, and I want to glow hard, like one dim star on an otherwise starless night that shines just to prove its fidelity. I know what you must think of me, Lord, what hypocrisy, but I don't want to enter prayer reeking of my addictions. I don't want you to smell another man on me, mistaking menage a trois for the Trinity. So thank God. Thank God the stars don't judge us for what we do beneath them. Thank God the stars, they don't see the evil we commit under their names. Thank God for nights spent alone, for friends who know more than just your cup size, and for cab rides home. Because tonight, I'm going to strip the spotlight. Tonight, I'm going to turn the singers Frank Ocean and The Weeknd off. Tonight, I'm going to sleep naked, not trying to be sexy, just trying to be me, a girl with eyes deep enough to stand in, convictions strong enough to stand on. I am finding the mercy of God every day, right where I am standing, and it is beautiful, and it is blinding, and it is inviting, but most of all, it's mine. So tonight, I'm gonna climb out on that fire escape, eating an apple, and I'm gonna nickname the view below me Eden. I'm gonna look up to those tragic stars with their pagan hearts and say, my God, what a fall, but what light, what impossible light. Thank you.